What's up, you guys? Your boy Plus coming at you live with another video for your face. And I have just completed a Champions League upgrade card, SBC. And oh man, I've got something special to show a lot of you guys. But anyway, on to the European, Uefa Marquee matchups, as they call it. Let me go ahead and show you guys my solution. And you guys can obviously figure this out for yourselves. Now, a lot of people have been wondering, how do you know the difference between a rare Champions League player and a standard Champions League player? Well, it's quite simple, guys. You have to look at the card. The rare cards have this little cutout here. The non-rares don't have this cutout. And that's the only difference between a European rare card and a non-European rare card. It is quite silly, but unfortunately, that's the only real difference. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right here. These are the special cards that I've got. Let's go ahead and show you guys. As you can see, here you go. That's the only difference. A tiny chunk of the card is missing. There is no deeper shade of anything. There is no special shade of anything. But it appears as though the more the card is rare, the more the edges are kind of missing. So now you know. This is the solution I've got for this. And after that, I'm going to show you guys a nice little surprise that I got when I opened up a pack. Anyway, guys, the reason that I've chosen to give up Balde is because, to be quite honest with you, he is, if I'm going to be realistic, let's just search this on the transfer market. I don't know why this is behaving funny right here. So I'm going to compare the prices. Well, he's 37K, but this is an untradeable card. And I'm not going to go out there and buy a tradable European Champions card right now in this market. To be honest, I feel like... do I want to give this guy up? Okay, let's go to the market and let's try and find a card, a special card, that is Champions League worthy. The problem is, how do you find a Champions League worthy special card that is probably not going to be priced to hell? Miranda is one. Dude, I don't really think that there's going to be that many special cards that are going to be like, priced less than 10K. Anyway, let's go back to this because I just don't feel like there's any point because I've only got 10K up in this, Ugh. But what you could do, if you really want to make it worthwhile, I guess what you could do is obviously just get one of these packs. And then that way you can avoid spending quiche. All right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly fill this in. And we're going to add players from multiple clubs. Let's go ahead and let's just keep it at quality gold. And we're going to go ahead and just fill it in. And we're going to use all the players that we've got that are untradeable. So let's just quickly jump into the untradeable sections. And we'll just stick players in from untradables. I think that's easy enough. All right, okay, so there we go. We've got one player here. And then what we want to start doing is just get rid of players. Like we want to fill out that space for the rare players. So we're going to start off with this guy right here. Quick links, good links. Let's close that. Let's go again. Whatever we do on the left or whatever we do on the right, we don't do on the other side because we don't have enough rare players to do both. So we get Stark on this side. So we're going to go like German maybe on this side. And we've got two players that are rare. Let's see if we can get some more Germans. So this guy's a German player, so we're going to stick him in there. And let's see if we can get a German rare over here, because now we've got three. This guy would have been the best, but in fact, you know what? I'm going to use him. And then let's get a player over on the left side. Strictly untradables, what we're kind of going with. Let's use this guy. He's rare. So at this point, I think we've met pretty much the 6 rares that's needed, I think. And then we're just going to go ahead and just fill in the rest. Okay, so that guy is in the same league. And we're going to go ahead and just quickly get this done here. And let's put this player over here. Do we want to use... No. We're going to try and find a player real quick. So we'll put this player over here. And we're just doing a Spanish, kind of like one side Spanish, one side another league. And I think right here we could kind of tidy up that need for the rare player. And then we'll link it all together with maybe a Brazilian, I'm guessing. If we do have a Brazilian, do we have a Brazilian? Yeah, but I'm not going to use any of those guys. Let's drop this guy in there. And there goes that guy. And we're going to open this one up here. And I think if you guys can do this, I definitely think it's worth doing, because one thing I would say is the player that I got from my last pack, that really was stunning. And I was really impressed. So I'm going to go ahead and open this right now for you guys. And we're going to take the rare player that we get out of this, and we're going to stick that player into the SBC requirements right there. So that way we don't need to give up Balde. But let's see what we get. So here comes the rare player. Oh, fiddlesticks, man. Okay, I'm going to deal with this guy in a minute, because this actually is a solution for both of my problems. So we're going to go to the SBC right here. And this actually is quite good, because now I can use a Kinfev or whatever his name is. Let's swap him out. We're going to put goalkeeper up in here. So let's just go goalkeeper. And there you go. And we are actually going to go special. And let's put that guy right there, because there you go. Okay, so that's the solution to that. And that's the problem solved there. Now, the other problem that there was a second ago is now going to be solved real quick. So here, I stuck in Geis, but because we've got a second, what's his name? Lallana, we are going to use that second Lallana, and we're going to get rid of him so that we can put the other Lallana back in the club. And this way we have no losses right here. So there goes Lala and Poe, and we're going to submit that. By the way, guys, this is the solution I've got. I went for a full Bundesliga team. I have some of these Dortmund players that I purchased a while back. You know, probably going to spend a pretty penny buying these players right now, but I bought these players a while back, and I'm going to use Lala right there. And there we go. And that's that submitted. And there you go. That's a premium gold pack. We're going to open all these packs on Thursday or like Friday, because it depends on what EA does. So we've still got the Lallana that we had a second ago, but now we can finally... What? Well, this is weird. No, this shouldn't be. I've just submitted the other Lallana, so he shouldn't really be in the club. Oh, did I make a mistake? I want to know if I did make a mistake, because that's really going to be annoying. Yeah, I did submit. I changed it. Yeah, he's not here anymore. Yeah, he's... okay, so let's go ahead and just click swap with duplicate in club. Okay. So what do we do right now? Okay, I guess I probably need to go ahead and click send to active squad, and probably change this guy with him. Okay, this is crazy. So I can't swap him with the duplicate that I have in the club, and I can't swap him with the... Okay, that doesn't make any sense. I've got to fix this at some point. I'm going to try a couple things off screen, so until the next video, I guess you guys have seen the bigger solutions that I've had. Actually, this is what I want to show you guys before I go off. This was the last player that I got in my Champions League upgrade packs. So I've been able to change my team around a little bit surrounding like the goalkeeper. It's been a very good update. So yeah, you know, you guys should keep an eye out, like, and try to do some of these SBCs, because they really could be helpful, because you could get like some really good players in the 2-player packs. One of them is rare, so what you've got to think about is how many rare players is there in the Champions League packs. There really isn't that many. I mean, let's try and do one more real quick. But my guess is that there really isn't that many rare players in the Champions League packs. So it is very sensible. It's a very sensible investment. To be realistic with you, I mean, I think like most people who go into this kind of will come out with something good on the other side, because you really don't stand a chance of losing too much, because there isn't really that. I mean, how many special players is there in the Champions League packs? That's what you've got to look at. And when you look at that, then you understand, oh, okay, so there is definitely something worth it right here. Because if you know how many like rare players that there is in the Champions League packs, and it's not as much as some people would guess, then you're in luck, because you could probably end up getting like a really good player. So let's try the second. I think we could go. Let's use this guy, and we're gonna try and go with untradables. I'm gonna try and use players that I know that I really probably won't use. This guy, for example, I've got the ones to watch version of him. Well, that's strange. Isn't this the same league? Am I missing something? Or is that team relegated or something? That's a Bundesliga 2 relegated player or something. Okay, so this guy probably you'll never get to use. And then we'll just keep going round and round and get rid of players that we kind of feel like are never going to see the light of day. Okay. If you can, the best bet is to kind of just get rid of the players that you know for a fact like that you need to use. So like you've got 3 of the rares. So if you can get all 5 of them real quick, then you're in a good position to like start. Okay, so I think I'll go with this guy. He's not that expensive, to be honest. I don't think he's that expensive anyway, so let's go with that. And then let's look for a German league player here. I think Wendell, Guerrero. I think Beck. Yeah, so I think what you want to do is get rid of like players that you know you're probably never going to use, or players that you just can't find a way to slot into your team. That way you can just kind of like get something back in return for those players, because there are a lot of players in my team that I know I'm never going to use. Like this guy, for example. And there you go. And we've got 2 more rare players to put into the club, and that's it. I think the next player that I'm obviously going to put here is this guy, but hold on, can I find another player that has no, hang on. Yeah, so the aim is to try to find players that, you know, like you've got to meet that rare requirement. So this guy, yeah, there you go. So that's 5 now. And then what you have to aim for is just like to get the team together in any case. Ah, here we go. Perfect. And there we go. That's all 6 of them. And we can go ahead and just stick in any random players up in here. We could try untradables only. And see what pops up. This guy. Okay, and that means we can change one of these guys right now. So just go ahead and change this. I think this guy's probably like the most valuable out of all the players that I've stuck in here. Let's use this guy. Yeah, I don't think he's going to do that much of a difference, but and then let's change, put 2 more players. Solomon Kilo. I've got the Scream version, so it's very unlikely that I'm going to use their standard version. And then we're just going to stick in any random striker from the Bundesliga. There we go. What's that? Oh, okay, this is, oh, right. I get it now. We were trying to buy a player. We're not. What the? Why am I in the shop to begin with? Okay, so let's add a player. And there we go. And that is done. Now, these 2 player packs, they're really good because you could... no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. No, no, we're not gonna be doing that. We're not gonna hold on a second. Is this guy? Yeah, he's tradable. No, we're not gonna be giving away Dortmund players to an SBC whilst there's a Dortmund requirement in an SBC. That's just highly stupid. Okay, so we're gonna take this guy. He is coming out of this SBC. Let's go ahead and get that started. And we're going to take any random player. There you go, Mr. Frankfurter. We're going to stick him in there and boom. All right, so we're going to open this pack real quick for you guys so you see if there is a benefit to this. All right, okay, finally, this is working now. All right, okay. And then we are going to go into the ULC and we're going to open that pack real quick. Here you guys go. This is the player we're getting. This is our non-rare, and who is our rare? Sissoko. So this is good because Sissoko is a really good player, and this guy is okay. It's not that bad. I mean, in terms of buying Sissoko, look at the market, and you will understand. Sissoko. Well, that was weird. Sissoko is a very rare player, and you will be paying a premium for him. So let's have a look. I think that's him. And let's look for the special version. So you're literally going to be paying around 20-something thousand for that Sissoko. So it's definitely worth it. These packs are definitely worth it because like if you've got players that you're not going to be using in a while, then you might as well just convert these players in and get something back in return. This is a 20-something thousand coin player, so it's definitely worth it. Definitely makes a lot of sense. Don't like just skip out on it. It definitely makes sense for you to get this. In any other case, guys, this has been your boy Plus. Sorry for the extensively long video, but I got Edison in this pack, so I definitely would recommend it to anyone that's thinking about doing it. It definitely makes a lot of sense. Until next time, guys, it's been your boy Plus. Laters.